Hello, it's Brenda and the herd here at Horse Sense Healing here with another episode of Living Your Grit with Grace. And this morning, I was scrolling through Facebook for a minute, and I came across a post, and it was this, in a nutshell anyway. So our most important spiritual work or understandings or growth doesn't happen when we're meditating or doing yoga. It happens in the midst of conflict, anger, pain, frustration, or we're scared. And you're doing the same thing over and over, the same old thing. And suddenly you realize that you have a choice to do it differently. Isn't that true? You probably all know the definition of insanity, right? Is to do the same thing over and over and over again and expect a different result. So how many of us have got stuck in that pattern? Especially, all of us can get that way. But I find that the nurturers and those of us who are caregivers and really put others before ourselves tend to get in this trap. For me, my biggest over and over and over again and expecting a different result came from relationships. Romantic partners, marriages, and they would all show up in a different face. Sometimes I got myself into some pickles, that's for darn sure. Excuse me. It's the same old picture, but in a different package. And you find yourself saying, again? I said, again? I thought I fixed this. And I didn't. And what I hadn't done is my work. Find the why this is happening to me. Why it was attracting people that needed to be taken care of, or that were addicted, or that I took on the role of mother, that I took it on. And it was draining and codependent. And I hadn't made the changes within me. So, if we don't do that, then we get the same opportunities and lessons over and over again until we decide it's time to take care of us. So, we can learn to make different choices when we decide that, when we take the deep dive into finding that we can live an inspired life, we can live with joy and happiness and healthy relationships, and we can set boundaries, and we can have healthy relationships with ourselves and others. It's powerful. It's powerful. But what keeps us stuck in there? What keeps us stuck is perhaps we saw it modeled for us, whatever it is, that old story that keeps repeating itself for you. You might say that other people are more important than you. Others' needs are more important than you. I must help. Others need you. You might believe that you got through that. Perhaps you got yourself out of a toxic situation, and thank goodness that's over. Whether it's a job or a relationship or a marriage or your own demons, that you got through it, and that thank goodness that is done and over, and I'm never doing that again. Have you ever said that? Yeah. You won't do it again. And then guess what? It happens again. Whether it's with food or alcohol or sex or drugs or money or relationships, we do it again. And then we beat ourselves up. So the beautiful thing is it is possible to shift that story, to develop self-compassion, to respect yourself, to find your own worthiness, to find that part of you that's driving the bus. There's a need and a reason that we do those things. And it's just showing up for us to look at it and take care of that part of ourselves and find other parts that can support us. And then we can learn to release that old pattern, that old story. Yeah. It's possible to change them. So in realizing it, it's the awareness, first of all, that that we keep doing it. And then secondly, it requires us to be committed to our growth, to our healing, to our change, so that we can set healthy boundaries without feeling guilty, without feeling like we've done something wrong. We can find that we are important too. What's important to us, we can learn that. We can learn where we're settling and give that up. And we can step into our worthiness, into our worth, into who we're supposed to be, into the great being that you are. Yeah. So the horses and I do love to support people in dropping that pattern of this same old choices, only they have different faces, different looks, different whatever. And so that you can step into your story of joy and inspiration and feeling good about yourself and life. So we'd love to talk with you. You can reach us at horsesensehealing.com or Brenda at horsesensehealing.com, and we'd just love to visit with you if you just want to chat. Yeah. Have a great day.